Today we are going to discuss horoscope of Afghanistan. As such, I have not seen anybody making any prediction on Afghanistan based on astrology. We don't have any horoscope fixed, but based on the biofacts, the geopolitical scenario in the past 100 years for Afghanistan, I have fixed Capricorn Lagna. And this Capricorn Lagna suits very well, which I am going to discuss today, how I have fixed this. And also what are the problems in Afghanistan. We will be discussing what is the future of Afghanistan in next few years and also in the next few months. And this has become very important because after the Pahalgam Narsamhar, the Pahalgam massacre, India's conflict with Pakistan has forced India to improve our relations with Afghanistan and help Afghanistan for making dam on Kunar River and also giving many facilities to Afghanistan so that we can be together with Afghanistan to stop Pakistan in its fishy terrorist related activities. So this is Capricorn Lagna with the Pisces Navansha and Moon is in Taurus sign. I have taken 19th August 1919, 16:51 hours, 56 seconds, Kabul, Afghanistan chart. Now here we are seeing that Capricorn Lagna is the rising and its Lord Saturn is sitting in the 8th house with the 8th Lord Sun. This is showing the position of terrible war-like situation in the past 106 years since 1919 in Afghanistan. Because Saturn is here showing the slow growth and the struggle. Because Lagna Lord is in the 8th house. And also we are seeing here that debilitated Mars is there in the 7th house with Jupiter and Mercury retrograde. Here we see Moon is in Taurus sign at 14 degree 12 minute in Rohini Nakshatra, conjoined with Ketu, which is in Kritika, and both are affected by Saturn from the 8th house as the second and the Lagna Lord, second Lord and the Lagna Lord. This shows affliction on Moon. Moon represents mind, mental state, the combined mental state of the citizens of the country. The Saturn's aspect from 8th house on this exalted sign based moon along with Rahu Ketu axis. This shows that the depression and the mental sadness the citizens of Afghanistan are facing since its liberation from Britain and Russia in 1919. And this again shows one more thing, the high child mortality rate of Afghanistan, because there the things for the children childbirth and their upbringing are very poor. The child mortality rate is very high due to the poor infrastructure related to hospitals, medical facilities, and also the position of women. That also is being confirmed in this horoscope because Venus is debilitated in ninth house and it is not affected by any planet. And this is as the fifth lord and the 10th lord. Now, fifth lord debilitated in ninth house. This shows children, poor condition, as well as pathetic condition of women there in Afghanistan. Since Taliban rule, also and also after this 10 years war, because decades of war has been there in Afghanistan. Initially, it was, as Afghanistan is a country which we can say has a Kushan and Maurya background in ancient. But despite of so many great empires, when Islam came in 7th century, there has been Islamic rule in Afghanistan, and also modern Afghanistan has been a buffer state between Britain and Russia. And after Russian Soviet invasion from 1979 to 1989. Taliban rule came in 1990s. So 10 years of Russian invasion, Soviet invasion, for 10 years in Afghanistan. And after that, 1990s onward, Taliban rule. Then, after Taliban became powerful and 11 September 2001, Osama bin Laden led invasion on USA World Trade Center happened where 3,000 people were killed. You know, the organization Al Qaeda head Osama bin Laden, conducted this horrible attack on USA. USA has made a invasion on Afghanistan on 7th October 2001, and not only it killed Osama bin Laden, but also tried to evacuate Taliban rule. But recently, Taliban has again, after 20 years of war, it has again has come back in Afghanistan and ruling since 2021. They have requested many countries to accept their rule in the country. Many have not accepted. India has also not given any official consent for this rule. But seeing the situation between India and Pakistan, now India is offering support to Afghanistan. And this is clearly seen here, the position of Dasha here, the lords, Dasha lords, Venus and Saturn. Right now, Afghanistan is running the Dasha of Venus Saturn from 23rd April 2023 to 23rd June 2026. So another 1 year this Dasha is going to run, and this Dasha Venus Saturn is always an enigmatic Dasha, whether it is in the horoscope of an individual or in the horoscope of a country. Venus is debilitated, the Mahadasha Lord is debilitated here, and Saturn is in the 8th house as the Lagna Lord. So this both are at 212 axis. So this is not a very good condition. And yes, this Dasha is going to be very enigmatic for Afghanistan, not only because these Dasha lords are like this, but because this shows the struggle the country will go due to so many reasons which are related to the neighboring countries. This Venus is aspecting third house. Jupiter, the third lord, is also affecting third house, but it is conjoined with debilitated Mars. And in a country's horoscope where seventh house is having Mars, which is debilitated, the country will be always involved in some or the other war. And here we are seeing Mercury is also retrograde, which is the ninth lord of dharma, religion, and also the sixth lord of conflicts. So this Mercury conjunction with Mars and Jupiter and the Jupiter aspect on this third house shows border area conflicts. And the Saturn's Lagna position, Lagna Lord position in the 8th house is again showing the long-term struggle Afghanistan is going to have for development. Now this horoscope we can use it, and then we can use some other charts also, like Surya Vithi chart for 15th May 2025 for next 1 month prediction. And also we will see today the Afghanistan Chak Shukla Pratipada chart 2025. Now this shows the annual prediction for Afghanistan. Here we are seeing Afghanistan's Chak Shukla Pratipada chart is of again Leo sign with Lagna Lord Sun, Moon, Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, and Rahu in the 8th house. Saturn as 6th and 7th Lord is in the 7th house. Jupiter in the 10th and Mars in the 11th. Ketu in the 2nd. Now this the same Lagna is rising for the Chak Shukla Pratipada of India also, and also for Pakistan. So now this position shows that all these three countries are going to have water conflict, water related, rivers management related conflict in this entire year, entire next coming year, from March 29 2025 to next March 2026. This water is going to be focus for all sorts of conflicts. Here, Meen Rashi is in 8th house, which is a watery sign, and it is having moon, watery planet, Venus, watery planet, though exalted, but with debilitated Mercury, and both are retrograde, and with Sun and Rahu also. And we all know that India has stopped Sindhu River Agreement with Pakistan. It has cancelled, it has stopped, it has broken, and now India's Foreign Minister Jaishankar ji has also had a talk with the Foreign Minister of Afghanistan to 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 initiate the work for the Kunar River of Afghanistan, the dam on it, so that they can also stop water for Pakistan. So this way, Pakistan 15 to 17% water from Afghanistan also will be stopped. And this Shetut Dam on this Munar River is a hydro power based dam which will be giving, for this India has given $236 million support also to Afghanistan. And also we are going to give it time to make it in the next 3 years. And after this dam is made, Afghanistan's need of electricity will be completed, because 45 megawatt electricity will be generated by this dam, and this will be taking care for their agricultural needs also for 1.5 lakh hectares area. So their food needs will be also be met by using this dam water. So this Shatut Dam and Salma Dam, India is going to help Afghanistan, and this tie-up and this agreement with Afghanistan is going to help India have good relations with Afghanistan, so that we can together fight against Pakistan. And also Pakistan is already will not be getting water from Sindhu River from India, and also from Afghanistan they won't get water in their Kunar River, which is giving water to the Pakistan's Kabul River. In here Jalalabad it is going, but now after making of this dam construction, if it is completed, because General Mubin of Afghanistan Taliban government has also done a supervision of this dam construction, and the design is also ready, and they have initiated the construction work also. So this again is shown this struggle, for making an infrastructure for dam. In this chart of Chat Shukla Pratipada, this fourth lord in the 11th house as ninth lord also, this is being seen that there is going to be some sort of construction which will be giving gains to Afghanistan, and also there will be strong tie-up with the neighboring countries like India with Afghanistan. Here we are seeing Jupiter is in the 10th house, which is the house of government. So Jupiter as fifth lord in 10th, Afghanistan government is going to take some good decisions, some strong management decisions in the next 1 year, which will help to grow their economy, improve their economic conditions. And if we see here, Venus position is though Venus is exalted in Navansha, Venus is in Leo Rashi with Mercury, and this Venus is at Rahu Ketu axis also. So again, the woman position is not going to be very improved in the next 1 year. But yes, there will be some sort of rebels from women citizens of Afghanistan. Now, if we see the nearmost future predictions for Afghanistan, so we will go to the monthly chart of Surya Vithi chart of 15th May 2025, which is functional for the next 1 month prediction, that is up to 15th June. Now, this is a Capricorn Lagna, again here coming with Sun has entered in the Taurus Rashi, and Moon is debilitated here. The Sun Sankranti in Vrishab Rashi. Here again, this position of Mars debilitated in the 7th house shows that there will be continuous war situation of Afghanistan with the other border conflicts, and the Taliban again being in war situation, and also Moon is debilitated here. So this again shows the mental position of the citizens of Afghanistan is not going to be much improved, though it is a Purnima chart, so it may be giving some sort of income gains because it is in the 11th house. Some gains from water, rivers also. Something related to some agreement with the river water related agreements. Saturn, the Lagna Lord in the third house with Venus and Rahu. And this shows that this Saturn, Lagna Lord, is seeing the border positions of their countries in the next 1 month. Venus is exalted here, so it is going to help to improve relations with some countries here. Now, if we go to the position of next chart, the Paksha Kundali of 27th May. The Amavas chart. This is the fortnight chart which we use in mundane astrology for next 15 days prediction. Here we are having the Gemini Lagna rising and Navansha is Mesh Navansha. Jupiter is in Gemini Rashi because Jupiter is Atichari at present in 14th May. So up to 18th October it will be in Gemini only. So here this next 15 days position is going to be a better position. Here Jupiter is in Lagna. It is Digbali here. Second house is having debilitated Mars and 10th house has exalted Venus, Saturn and Rahu. So this Venus, which is the fifth lord, exalted in 10th house with the ninth lord and eighth lord Saturn and Rahu shows some sorts of good agreements for the benefit of the children, for the education system of Afghanistan and also for the women in Afghanistan. Sun, Moon and Mercury are in the 12th house. Sun is third lord, Moon is the second lord. And this shows second and 12th connection with the third lord. And Lagna lord Mercury also. This shows some sorts of income gains coming from foreign land. All these are affected by Saturn, so there will be little bit gradual growth only. But next 15 days, Afghanistan is to grow and some better peace position we can see in next 15 days. So this is the Paksha Kundli I just discussed. Then I discussed with your month Kundli, that Surya Vithi chart, Taurus Sankranti from 15 May to 15 June period. And next 1 year Varsha Kundli also the Chat Shukla Pratipada I have discussed for Afghanistan. So Afghanistan horoscope, we are going to just see the Dasha after 1 year. This will be Dasha Venus Mercury from 23rd June 2026. Now Venus Mercury, it is going to be a better period definitely after Venus Saturn because Venus and Mercury are at 311 axis from each other and Mercury is the ninth lord also. So from 23rd June 2026 onward till April 2029, position of women in Afghanistan is going to be improved. Right now, they are not given much liberation or freedom to study for higher studies. So that may be a good signal also that from next year onward, women's position will be improved in Afghanistan in this dasha. And after that Venus Ketu will come. That will be a good period for little bit, we can say technology related things. But as this Ketu is in the fifth house with Moon, so some viral infection related problems, issues can be there for the children of the country. This Ketu is with Moon here. So there can be some bio wars, bio weapons like viral attacks by some virus like just COVID-19 in April 2029 to June 2030. And after this Venus Dasha ends, because this is a debilitated Venus Mahadasha, Sun Mahadasha will start, which is the 8th lord, but sitting with the Lagna Lord Saturn in 8th house. So this Sun Dasha, that 6-year Dasha, will see a big change in the policy of Afghanistan government, Afghanistan people, and there will be better things because this Sun is sitting in own sign in 8th house from Lagna. Though there will be some struggle, but it will be a better position for government, for their health, and also sudden changes will be there in the country. After the Sun Mahadasha, Moon Mahadasha of exalted Moon sign position will come for 10 years. And this will be a better position definitely because as Moon, the 7th Lord in the Trikona Bhava, 11th house from itself, It is aspecting 11th house, so there will be income gains in the next 10 years from June 2036 onwards. So Afghanistan will definitely grow and will do well from 2036 onwards. And yes, the Sun Dasha will be also better, but Moon Dasha will be definitely much better than the Sun Mahadasha. And Navansha Mars, we are seeing it is in Leo sign. So this Mars Mahadasha is going to be also better from 2046 onward in the destiny of Afghanistan. So this was all for today. I hope Afghanistan people should take wise decisions for the betterment of their country, because ultimately war and killings cannot give the solution to any problem. They have to work hard for improving their infrastructure, for improving their health and women position, children related position, and also they should do some good agreement for good tourism, and also using their revenues, their natural resources, minerals, because Afghanistan is having lithium, copper, gold, and iron, lot of gold worth, maybe more than in 1 trillion, as per one estimate, which needs to be explored. And hydropower can also be used in Afghanistan. There are fertile valleys also. Even beautiful landscapes are there in Afghanistan. So if there is peace there and strong government with good laws is there, then tourism can be improved in Afghanistan for improving the GDP of the country. Peace restoration is the top priority target should be there for Afghanistan government, so that they can flourish and people can do well. A good education for the children to come, and a good freedom for women and media and social channels. Good technology should be used by the government, because if they will flourish, definitely, because all countries are connected nowadays. Better trade can give them good facilities and also peace of mind. So, with the good wishes for and for revoking their Silk Route, they can improve their Silk Route, which used to be done in Kushan and Greek days, Buddhist and Islamic, eras. They can utilize that Silk Route because it is Afghanistan position, which is at a very strategic position in geopolitical scenario. So Afghanistan can use all this. Afghanistan should opt go green policy also. More plantation, more reserving water also they should opt for. And also they can develop their national parks also. And then Wakand corridor they can make, because there is untouched some beauties there which can be utilized for improving mountaineering, trekking, and attracting tourism there. Ultimately, religion is made for human beings. It cannot be above human beings. So, God also wants that we should live peacefully with each other, and no killing should be there for the innocent people. So, we should all pray for the betterment of Afghanistan, and I pray specifically for the betterment of the women of Afghanistan. Thank you.